Hello, welcome. This is SmartBizVentory. This is a program that helps you to manage your business, ensure that proper inventory is taken so that you know the trend of everything that is going on in your business. So when it's open, it's a normal Excel file. It comes up with a pop-up trying to welcome you and tell you the current time, the date and time, and asking you to confirm if it's correct. Please, if it is not correct, ensure you correct it, because this program is very sensitive to timing. When you are through, you click after reading, just click OK, and then your page go to full screen mode. Now that you are here, this is the welcome page. You click and you log in. As admin, I'm logging in. Please, it's supposed to ask me for a password, but it's not going to ask me because I've set it so not to ask me for a password. Normally it will ask for a password. Now we are welcome. This is the transaction page. You want to sell your goods, you want to monitor your transactions, the cost, the selling price, and everything. Having populated your database, your stocks, your database with the stocks you have. Now when you want to now sell, you click and go for the product you're about to sell. Please, these are all hypothetical. We just want to use it to learn some things. Now while we're doing this, over time, SmartBizVentory has been upgraded, has been updated. So we just want to show some of the new features of SmartBizVentory. For mere formality, we are doing this. Okay, the cursor is busy now because this thing is set to save every minute. The program is set to save every minute. Let's look at this. Or to save. The cursor was busy the other time because it was trying to save. It was a minute and it was trying to save. You can change this or to save interval to be 1 every minute, every 2, every 3, just like that. This is a minute, but I leave it in minutes because I want anything I'm doing to be saved. Perhaps it needs to be synchronized online for delivery to whoever is monitoring it online. So every minute there will be auto saving. So now I've picked the product. You now pick how many you are selling. Perhaps you are selling just 1 unit. As you click it, all transactions happens. Oh, 300,000. What this one is telling me here is that this price is lower or is equal to the cost price. Let me try and increase it to maybe 400,000. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I just increase it, so the red mark has left, but that red mark is telling you. So in the database, one need to work on that again to ensure that the cost price is lower than the selling price. As you can see, the price is still editable after the transaction has been sold. Other videos, those one will explain, but let's go to the business of the day. The business of the day is that these new buttons, I may not practicalize but I'll just explain. These new buttons help you to print your product, print out your receipts. And perhaps I just showed some things I want to print out. Remember other video what we have told about doing the right selection. I select just within. I click print receipt small. He asked me for the username, whoever is buying the product. Let's say it's Alan, which is my middle name. I said okay. It's going to print a receipt. Please, I'm not going to any printer, but it's going to print a receipt to a default printer, which I've set to be OneNote. Let's see what's there. Let's see what's there. These are former ones. Let me scroll to the one I just printed right now. Let me see. Yeah, this is the one. This today's date. This is the current date. This is the current time. So this is the one I just printed right now. it will print out this tiny. Okay, now this is a new button, print large. It print this one, print like the normal A4 format. This one prints like that, and it uses table. That one is tabular, but this one is not table. That's one of the new buttons that has come in. Then we also have another button here. This one is for normal screen. If I click on it, it brings my normal screen, and if I click on full screen, it takes about to full screen. So those are the new features that just came in. Normal screen will help you to be able to slide your screen. You have access to other buttons, other functions, in case that's where you use it. So this start time and end time is just the same thing as what you have in your report M, but it's rather a quick one, trying to tell you what has been sold within this interval. If I change this to the current time, I think I just sold one thing a while ago. This is the current time, but let me do a little modification. Let me do a little modification 6. You will see what will happen here. You see what will happen at this point. At this point, let's enter. Now I entered. Let's see what happened. This is the amount that I just sold, but there is something here. Anytime you see a bracket, it means this value is negative. So let me check why that value is negative. 7 to 6, this inverse is supposed to be 6 to 7. The time was inverted, please. The time was inverted, so let me enter that. So please take note of that. Now it has reversed. This is now a positive number. So it do it for you whichever way. Here we still have some notification, like here it's telling you safety always. It's just trying to advise you that wherever you do, safety always. Here it's telling you, kindly note that a product will expire in 39 days. It will help you to check your database and look for the product that will expire soonest, and will just give you the number of days remaining. That's just to alert you on what is left or on what is possible, to avoid any litigation, to avoid any hazard. Then here it's telling you that a product has 0 number left. Here it tells you the product in your database that has the least number of quantity. Just advise you to quickly restock. That's one thing. So another thing we need to consider here is the color coding. Why are these 9, 8? Why are they this light green and they are red? Is because the red this product, they will soon get out of stock. They will soon be out of stock. Anything from 10 downwards begin to experience 9, begin to experience this kind of notification stock, as far as stock balance is concerned. Then the remaining days is for expiry date. Let me check. Good, I have something here. Here is black, white, black background, white letters. It's telling you that this one has expired. Whatever product was here has expired before it was sold. That's a DVD. Please, hypothetical, just bear with us. We are just simulating. Here, not that it has expired. This background that looks yellow, orange, yellow, with red marks, red letter, is telling that this one will so expire. Anything less than 60 days to begin to appear like this and tell you that this product will so expire. Now, assuming you are selling, you did not enter any cost price, any selling price. it will come up red, and the total, because it's now nothing, doesn't understand what you are saying, it will come out purple. These are some of the new updates, so that you don't actually need to look too deep. As you just look through your database, you will see all the errors just once. So these are some of the things that has happened. Now this red is trying to tell you that this product you are selling at a price lower or equal to the selling price. It's just trying to tell you that that thing you are selling it at no gain or even at a loss. So also note that all we can see there is the red, but there are some other things I want to show us. Here we are still having red because the price too low. Red, a negative number was entered, and we're having purple over here. Here we're having red because letters were entered instead of number. Now you may wonder, why did I allow all this? Please, these are just for experiment. The program naturally or normally will not allow this to even occur anymore. To give you prompts the way this program is now. Now we have a notification here saying 387 record. This one just telling me that the number of record transaction you have carried out here as recorded is 387. We use this sometime. Here we are on row 4, 5, 6, 7, and we don't even know where this thing is going to. Let's try and scroll. We are lost, assuming we're in row 1000 something or 10,000 something, and we find ourselves somewhere far away. This number 387 or whatever number of records that are there, you come here after you have selected your normal screen, please, because if it's on full screen you can't do anything. You select your normal screen, you come here. I will advise you use A, then enter that number or 1 plus this number 389. Now it will not be 389 because 388, but no, nevertheless 388, 389, and you click enter. You click your enter button, it will take you to close to the last record. Is it just take you there? You just click one and I'm here. So that's where that one comes. Also, let us check how sensitive this program has become, because the other time we were saying that all these errors or issues that we discover making the colors to pop up, that they could not be avoided. How do we mean? For example, let's look for a product that has expired. I think Dell, just for training purpose. Let's assume we want to carry out sales of a product called Dell. Let's see what the program will tell us. It's expired, you can see, and there is a pop-up. Expired product. Dell has expired since 1st of June 2017. Kindly consult the administrator. You click OK. You now ask you, do you wish to still sell this that has expired? Why are we giving this option? Sometime, because the scenario where you are using this product, it may not only be that it has expired. As when you give appointment to a client and you enter the day, the last day of attendance as your expiry date, perhaps for one reason or the other the client could not meet up, so the days were extended. When you're trying to monitor it with this program, you not tell you that it has expired because the last day has closed. Therefore, you can have option to overwrite or to undo. So here, let us say no, we don't want to sell. Look at what will happen. You probably will be very happy and say expired asset was all cancelled. You now say thank you for this decision. Kindly inform management if it's actually beverages or things that are actually expired. But on the now it clears the record. On the other, assuming it's just for a client that the medical doctor needs to see and he did not come when he was supposed to come, so he still has some appointment pending, and I say that it has expired because I reached the last day, If you click OK, you have to say yes, I wish to sell this expired product or grab this expired transaction. He will now explain to you, appeal to your conscience, that in any decision you take, ensure it does not harm life and will allow you to carry on with the transaction. It's somehow lenient here, but assuming I want to sell a product, let's say CD rack, and I want to, let me over demand. I know I don't have up to 5,000, 5,555 or whatever. Let me try enter and see what it will tell me. It will not allow it. Now look at this. There are 14 units left for CD rack. Kindly adjust your quantity value as appropriate or consult the administrator. Okay, now if you come here, the minimum number have turned to 0 to minus 5541. Now here we don't allow you to do anything because that's an issue. So assuming you come here, it's still waiting. Okay, you transfer this CD rack. Now assuming I now enter the 13, that's what I want to show you. I sell everything. I enter the 13, I sell everything. Oh, I still have one left. Oh, let me sell all because there's what I want to show you. Let me transfer all CD rack. Let me transfer all CD rack. The one that is left, let me sell it. This one that was left here, let me sell it, like become 0. Yeah, I have nothing left. Now why did I do this? Please check. If I try to sell CD rack again, CD rack is no longer found. Please note this, it's no longer found. But in case I still wish to go ahead and sell, let's say CD rack, you quite didn't see it, CD rack, I just enter it manually. I try to sell 1 or 2. So let's see what happens. CD rack has no unit left since 22nd of 2017 at this very time. Kindly consult the administrator. So it will not allow you to say that. Those are some of the upgrades we have just made to this program. One thing more I want us to monitor here is what happens when a user logs out. Now if you check the unit price, it's still editable. Excuse me, it's still editable after you have made your sales. Some information may still be editable, but when a user logs out, and log back, any editable record, any record that has been entered will become locked, because he's saying it as he has logged out. Therefore everything he has entered should be intact. Now let us log back into the system and see what happens to all other record that has been entered. Now we are here, let's check if they are still editable. I try to write anything, it does not allow me. Therefore that's just one thing I wanted to notice about this, that every record are locked once a user logs out. Another thing I want to look at here is what could actually cause a product to be missing in the drop down button, as we have noticed before, because CD rack here is finished. Very good to CD rack. CD rack is finished. CD rack, as you can see here, is finished. So it was not appearing in the database, but it has all other particulars, all other feed populated here, but because it's finished, that was not appearing in the database in the drop down button when we're trying to sell or register transactions at that time. Therefore, it is now very important that whether you are using this program to monitor your services like house cleaning services, ensure you enter quantity number so that finished, as is appearing here now, will not be there, so that you can remove finished from there. Don't mind, you don't need numbers or quantity for house cleaning because it's just a service you are trying to render, but enter it to ensure that finish is not here anymore. Then your cost price, make it 0. Your selling price, put whatever you think is the unit, the minimum amount such a service will cost, whoever need your service. Then when it's now multiple of it, you can now say 2, 3 or 4 units. I was saying 2, 3, 4 units when you are now carrying out the transaction in the transaction page. Now this is what I mean. On the transaction page, you are trying to carry a service like house cleaning. Let's go there. You see, house cleaner is here. It's only if you enter numbers, quantity into it, that you don't actually need anyway in the database, that you can remove it or remove that clause or finished, so they can now appear here. Then if you now have 2, 3 multiple of the unit price you enter there, or this unit cost price, selling price as it may that you enter there, you can also okay 3 of it, so that this 20, I think we said 20,000, this 200,000, then multiply by the units, the quantity which is 3, you can also okay 600,000 is the final amount you have just used for that project, for that contract, for that service you just render. Please just another issue I want to address here is the issue of lock cells. We have many sites that lock the cell depending on your setting. After printing of receipt, all your cells can become locked, or after logging out and logging back, all your cells can become locked. But whatever lock cell, as far as this program is concerned, it never lock any cell that is still open, that nothing is written in. What I say, all these the remark cells you are seeing here, or rather the remark field that you are seeing here, you can still write into them. Though the rest fields here, they are all locked, you can't write into them, but you can write here. The reason is because they are empty. Any empty cell is still editable. But in case you are interested in ensuring that they are not any past transaction is locked, and you don't want to write anything in the remark, just look for either a full stop, or look for an inverted comma. You can't even see that one, but just try to make sure that these cells, they are not empty. Just try and write something in them, just little things, so that when you log out, you log in, or you print receipts under this, there's a setting for receipt. After print, everything is locked, then your locking can actually takes effect for all the cells that you are interested in locking them. Otherwise, here will still be editable. One more thing about this page transfer page I don't want us to forget here is that it can actually restrict you from selling below cost price. It can restrict you from selling below cost price. Let's see what's going to happen now. Oh, it has expired. Please, just for simulation purpose, I want to accept this transaction. I want to accept it. Yes, I want to sell an expired product. Please forgive me, just for simulation purpose. Okay, if you look at this unit price, it can still be changed to like something. I can change this price. This 3,200, whatever the currency. Let me turn it to 3,500. Yeah, it took effect, no issue. Now, This one is busy. The cursor was busy the other time because the 1 minute interval of saving has just be activated. The 1 minute interval of saving that you are seeing here was activated. 1 minute. Every 1 minute try to save. But note about that saving. If it's got that you have not written anything, you have not changed this page within the next 1 minute, it will not do that saving, because saving itself consumes some time, some resources, so it will not do it. It's only when there is a change, that just by the way that it does the change, the saving. Now I'm trying to set this less than the cost price. I don't know the cost price, but let me just say 200. I know this will be less than the cost price, 2002, what we said at that time. So look at what it's saying. Breach of procedure. See if the price is lower than cost price. Then there is a condition to allow that. You have to switch to auction mode to sell at such a low price. At auction mode, when you set your price regulation to auction mode, then you can sell at any price. But for normal operation like this, it will not allow you. So let me cancel that. Now, how do we get to auction mode? So let's go to auction mode now. So we'll go to unit price regulation. In unit price regulation, we have these 3 buttons. Please, very important buttons. Now, transaction type. Transaction type is either auction mode or normal mode. As we saw the other time, because it was in normal mode, it would not like to say below cost price. But if it was on auction mode, it can allow you to say below cost price. Now, unit price mode. Unit price mode, we put it in auto. Now, let me explain this to you. When it's on manual, when you click when you enter the quantity you want to sell, every other cell automatically pops up the date, the quantity left, the total price, the user, and the rest. They automatically pop up. When it's on manual, the unit price will not pop up. This unit price mode will not. The unit price will not pop up if it's on manual. You have to manually enter the price for which you have also that commodity or offer the service. Then, if it's on auto, as we have seen, it will pop up. Just that you can still edit the unit price. But when it's on fixed, like the supermarkets, their price is fixed. So whatever comes from the database as the selling price, as it enters into the feed, this selling price feed, it is locked. It does not allow you to edit it. Okay. Now when we go to receipt action is either it locks sales or no action. Receipt action is after printing your receipt, what they happen to your data, assuming it's on manual, your unit price on manual or auto, where you can see edit the feeds. After you print a receipt, if you say lock sale, it will lock down the sale. But if you say no action, then that sale can still be editable until you log out as a user. Before that sale will stop being editable. Another vital button I want us to look at is password, changing password. You see, this page has a lot of things now. This was not the way it was in the former version, but after the upgrade we now have this. In the former version we have the user and the password, but now we have different privileges. Privilege 1, 2, 3, till about privilege, I think 12 privileges. Okay, now these privileges can now be dynamically given or withdraw that good services token is free. Now I can add report to it. This is a user I can now access report, or I can withdraw it if I so wish. Like from H0 now, I can withdraw a remote transaction. Remote transaction is actually deleting. I can stop him, say don't be able to delete anymore. I will just stop him. I will stop him. I will not be able to delete anymore. Please, this is how you give privileges to your different users. Another important area we need to look at is this stocking, what we call stocking history. So stocking history is a place, the page that display how you have been buying different goods, how you have been stocking. For example, the last thing we entered the other time for practice was this house cleaning. We just enter it for training purposes, and we said the quantity 99,999 and stuff. You know, we have offered 3 services. The last time we offered 3 services just to test run. Earlier on we bought patch and the rest. Now in our former video, you know what this page is all about, but there's something important we need to know about this page. Let's go there. Whatever you see on that page is actually coming from goods and services, the way you restock your goods and services. Now please, if you come here and say, okay, Toshiba, you say you are purchasing, let's say 87 units of Toshiba now. Toshiba, yeah, it will take effect 107 from the former number. It has stock balance has become 107. But please know, if I come here again and add, maybe I say 2 rather, here we increase to 110. Let's see, we go to 110, and here is 3. But what I'm trying to explain is this: it is not expected that you go to market, you bring your goods at that same time. You will go to market twice. First of all, bring 80 something or whatever I brought the other time, and now you are bringing 3. No, it's not expected. It's only once. At the end, if we go to our stocking history, we're only going to meet 3 there. But here we will meet 110. So it is expected that if I just bring in like Sunny now, let's see, Sunny 32 is remaining. If I just go to market and bring 5, 32 will turn to 37. Let's see, 37. Okay. Sunny, you will see 5 here, you will see 37 here. But for Toshiba, you will see 3 and you see 110. It will be misleading. So please, in our former video, we told you how to correct any error, assuming you enter something wrong, how to correct it. Use that method, use that way. Don't enter different quantity consecutively on this page without leaving it. It's only when you leave this page that whatever you enter here is registered in the stocking history. Not as you are entering them, they are being registered. No, it's registered just once and it registered the last one, but the total here will still be correct. But let's go there and see the implication of what I'm just trying to say, please. Good. Now we're in the stocking history. We are back again. The other time it ended, if you remember, this is house cleaning. But just now we went to we said we bought some Toshiba. This is what I was telling you. Only 3. Let me look at this shop Toshiba. Okay, before I say that, Sunny, we said we brought 5, and what we have now is 37. But let's just look at the shop Toshiba so I'll be able to confirm something here. Let's look at the history of Toshiba. Now, before we're having our stock balance as 20 as far as Toshiba is concerned. How can we say we just added 3 and from 20 it now moved to 110? This does not give a true picture. If you add 3 to 20, it's not equal to this. There is error because we went to stocking page and we are entering different value there, and it's now confusing whoever is going to interpret this data. Is when you get the stocking page, enter your data once and leave there. It is that last value and it's expected to be a single value. You cannot open a page you stock and go to market, leave that page and come and stock again before leaving that page. So it's not designed like that. If you notice this kind of issue where 20 after adding they just move to 110, so move to 23, know that was the issue that happened. But let's go back to the other one that we enter and we just bought 5 and we didn't change it. Let's see how that one, that's Sunny. Let's see how Sunny history will look like. Let's see how Sunny history will look like. Now this is Sunny. We were having 32 as our stock balance on this date. So on this date we now added 5. From 32 it moved to 37. This is right, but that of Toshiba is wrong, and I believe you know why it is wrong. Please avoid it. Another thing I want to bring to your notice is that when you switch workbooks or you leave a page, as you are coming back, this normal view will turn to full view, full screen view. If you want to come back to normal view, you click this. But if you leave that page, go elsewhere. If you leave the workbook, go elsewhere. As you are coming back, it returns to full screen view or full view. So also know that. Let's also look at how we carry out our printer setup. You know, every printer is unique. Perhaps you want to print very small, you want to print large, then you have to set up your printer. To do this, let me bring down my buttons. Let me switch to normal view. Now I'm in normal view. To set up my printer so that anytime I click print small, print large, or depending, you are going to be using one, I guess you won't be needing these two at the same time. That print small. So to set it up, I just click on receipt. Let me just simulate. I want to true receipt. I want to print a true receipt. Instead of clicking this one, print, no, I just click receipt. It will take me to the receipt page. Now this is the receipt page. Can that be small or large? Okay, this is the large format. What you are seeing the other way, this is the way to appear, or the small. Now depending on the one you want to use, now you are in the print setup page. You know how we navigate to our printer, whatever. You can then navigate there and set up your prints, how you want your print to look like. How do you want it to look like? You want it to look like this. Then depending on the printer, you will have to select the printer. After selecting the printer, you have to go and select page size. You have to select the page size. For the tiny one, most times what we call thermal printer, or this little printer anyway, you have to go and select the page size. But here it's just custom size that we have selected. Please, you select it and set up your printer here. It's after you have set it up, then you type into your normal your search window, as in print. Just see printer, you'll see the rest coming out. Printer scanner, you click on it. Printer scanner, you scroll down. This is the way you're trying to navigate to where the printers are, devices and printer. Actually, that's what I'm looking for, device and printer. You come here, the very printer you're interested in, you right click on it. The very printer you want to install, you have installed to be, you right click on it and you said default, set as default. Please, this is very, very important. This is how you set up your printer, so that when you now click the print small, print large button, what will just come up, if nothing is to come, because you have set it up, it will just print using your default printer. let me use my normal send to one. Well, next time I will take care of that. When you finish setting up your router, just click receipt number. It will take you back to your transaction page. Now that you're in the transaction page, you can click on your print small, click print large, depending on what you want to print, or rather depending on what you have finally set up. You click on your either print small or print large. Okay, that's for that. The other one to consider is this program. Actually, you can use it and monitor it remotely using online capability. You know this normal Excel, and most of us are used to the fact that Excel or soft copies of any product these days, whether music file, whether document, whatever it is, can now be stored on online servers, online drives. Like we have here is my Dropbox. I have my Dropbox. I also have my OneDrive. Let me go to my PC. Let me navigate so that you see what I'm talking about. You just set up your either Dropbox or OneDrive, any of these. Set them up. When you set them up, for me, I kept mine in SBV. Everyone know that there's already a link to this online. I kept mine in SBV. Look at it, Dropbox SBV. So you just keep the file in your Dropbox and begin to work. Locally you are working, but as it's saving, it's synchronizing online. So I will now go online to see how this. So now I'm going online trying to check for my Dropbox and see if those files are there. Now this is my online account in my Dropbox. If you check, this is my SBV, and this is purely Google Chrome. Is purely online. So you can see all these files, they are online and they have a link address. I can easily copy the link address and get it online. So what I say is that to make this program to be monitored remotely, these are the files. This is the training one, this is the one for your business. This is purely online. Is there in your local desk, your local hard disk, and it's also there. It's also there online. Let me show what I'm talking about here. So this is it. So this is what I'm talking about. Dropbox SBV. If you look at all the files, they are identical. Mac PC, mobile version. So what you need to do is that you set up your online drives, your Google Dropbox, your SkyDrive, OneDrive, whatever online drive you have. Ensure that you can access it through your locally in your system. Just keep a copy of this program there. As you are running it, it's available online. Then anybody that is now shared with or that have right to view it or even to edit it will now have that right to do so. So that's how you share it online. It will also be interesting to know that this program also have a help page. Now we click on the help page and we just get one or two information. You market this product, you get 40% commission the first time subscription. Yes, it's subscription based annually. Subscribe for this product annually is about $15 annually. Yeah, it's easy to actually subscribe for, but it's annually. So you can watch videos online help, online library. You can get all these files to download. And when you are through, you can go back to the transaction page. But don't forget, ensure your system is protected, your computer is protected by antivirus. You can enable Windows Defender if you are on Windows operating system. For double backup security, ensure you have this external drive server where you back up this data to every day. Just a normal file, like normal video. Back it up every day online, locally, hard disk. In case anything happens to your system, not to the program anyway, to the system, you can always have your file back. Do not remove the product Z orders because you need it. Sometimes you want to carry emergency transaction, you want to carry some kind of businesses, you want to monitor something that are not actually registered yet in the database and so urgent. You will need it. You will need it. It will come in handy one time or the other. I bet you. Please don't remove it. That's your orders. Use it for some other miscellaneous things. Okay. This Z orders, the only thing I'll tell you about it is this. It does not have a cost price, does not have a selling price. Then how does it operate? Now what it does is that when you sell anything using Z orders, the computer, the system assumes that the gain you are making is 5% of the cost price. So when you enter selling price, when you're going to carry a transaction, it carries some kind of mathematical calculation and say whatever you're using buying this, it was plus 5% of it that going to that amount you just used to sell it. So at the end, we bring out that amount and make it your profit. So when it's doing other calculation, you try to bring in 5% profit. And say, okay, this was your profit. When you are through with that, you just click on the transaction page. You go back to your transaction page. And I think it's better working actually on full screen so I can have more area to carry out your operation. Here we want to know what happened when this program experienced a crash, maybe from the system, maybe the system has crashed, or there was a power issue, whatever, anyway that could cause a crash. Then what happens? Now we just try to sell a Surface Pro. We sold one copy. This program has been set that within a minute it should save whatever transaction has been carried out within a minute. So if you check this place 11:43, and if you follow what we have been doing, then you know that within a minute it will really save. Let's see what happens. Within a minute it will save. In the meantime, while we are waiting for it to save, let us know how many transactions can you use SmartBizVentory to monitor. The answer on the short run is 100,000 transactions, 100,000 records. That's the short run. About 100,000 transactions. Okay, but on the long run, okay, it's saving now. This is saved because the cursor was busy. Yeah, it just saved. So if the system crashes now, no issue. That will soon prove. Now we are saying infinite number of transactions. How do we mean when we say infinite number of transactions? We remember that this is an Excel file. An Excel file can be copied and duplicated. When you copy this file and duplicate it, once it's exhausted, once your table is exhausted, all you need to do is the one you want to continue using. You delete this table. You Control A and click delete. It will delete all records, all former transactions recorded on this table. Then you can continue to use. Now these are just saved. The last transaction we just entered is now just saved. So if we experience a crash now, we'll see what happens. But what we're discussing is that you can use this SmartBizVentory to monitor transaction indefinitely, infinitely, continuously, if possible forever, by just duplicating and continue using. Remember your drop down buttons, they will still be there if you delete these records. Then your stocking trends will still be there, and some other vital information like all your security, your privileges for users, they will still be intact and you continue using. Now let's go and crash this program. Let's simulate a crash for this program. This Excel will crash it. Let's crash Excel. Now Excel has been crashed. Let's restart it. We'll restart the program, SmartBizVentory. It comes up. Let's see if anything is lost, or rather what happened. Now this, why we are doing this, Excel is trying to recover a file because it knew that there was a crash. You don't need this file that is trying to recover, because what you were using has automatically saved and has saved well. Let's check it. Let's click on the OK button. This is it. What we saw that was Philip's computer, and it came up. It's saved. So for the auto recover that Excel was doing, wow, it's a good job. But please, you don't need it. Continue with your original file. This is your original file. Just continue working. When you are through, you click on this close button. When you click on the close button, one of the things it does after wishing you goodbye is to now save this original work of yours. But remember what happened the other time. This program just opened up when we restarted it. It didn't ask me for a password or anything. So that could be the only security breach. If it crashed, it came out, another person go and start it, the person will have access to your system, to the program. Therefore, when there is a crash, wait and start it and log out properly, just as we are doing right now, so that there will not be a security breach. But for your data, they are well, they are good, and they are okay. And finally, I want to thank you for having time to go through this rigorous lecture, not really easy, and having this time. I really show that you have interest in this program. We rely on you to actually be able to succeed and to go forward. So I really want to thank you. I want to advise, follow the link below for further, and always watch out for updates, new happenings, upgrade of this program. I also want to solicit that you will help us to actually share this good news. As you can see, it's on Excel. We are just trying to reach everyone, every platform, every operating system. Don't forget there is another one for Mac, exactly like this, just that the password in that one cannot be hidden. So you have to cover the password with your palm when you are entering it when it's on Mac. It's also on a mobile platform. You know that for that one, the power is far lower, the capability is far lower, but it works on mobile, Android, or every other system that have Microsoft Excel. And the general notice is that please ensure you have Excel 2013 and above before you can be able to run this program successfully. So as I said before, click on the link below, always check back, watch our video, so that and help us to also share this. If you have any comment, yeah, we are hoping. Tell us how you feel about this program, and when you are through with the program, just click the close button. Click the close button. I will tell you goodbye and leave. So goodbye, my viewer. Thank you very much.